know if you're recording, but thank you, man. What is it? What's it say? Fucking.
Fuck fame.
I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, fuck
it.
fame.
Yeah, fuck fame.
Oh, so it's kind of saying fuck you.
No.
No, I get it.
No.
Fuck fame, you're a dick. Okay. I just want to say I'm so honored by that.
I think the stereotypes are just good and bad. When none of them, there's good in both sides of the characters, and there's bad in both sides. It's this point, like his character, Big Nick, is like in the gray area. Like he's becoming criminal to combat criminal behavior, but it's a necessary evil, you know, because you got really dangerous people out there, you know, and it happens.
I think it's really interesting for the audience to have that experience because they're kind of on our side because we're the good guys, but they're also on the bad guys' side because the bad guys have an incredible code about them. You see, they're still family men. You know, he loves his kids, and there's a real authenticity to the movie because it's not, you know, stock. It kind of flips everything on its head,
right?
And you see the impact that living these kind of lives has on both sides. And in actual fact, we ain't that different, you know? There's a slight line, slight veil that separates us. We're from the same places. We love a lot of the same things. In any other world, we'd probably all be best friends. Just so happens we're trying to kill each other.
It's like when you watch the movie, if you ever find yourself rooting for bad guys, because we all have a streak of a rebel in us. We have the ability to disagree or to go against the rules at some points, and the person that dares to do is interesting to watch. It was a huge, he prepared for it.
Kidding me? You know how much work? I put on 25 pounds. I trained like a maniac to get to that size. I was under 200 pounds and I ended up at 228 pounds. So the work that I had to put in to get to that size, but that's who he is. You know, every undercover cop that I dealt with, they're just big. They're big. They lift weights, but they don't exactly eat, you know, no carbs. So I was eating every night mashed potatoes and steaks and eating a lot of carbs, a lot of protein, a lot of fat, to get to that size. That annoys me because it took so much work to get to that.
People don't see the work in that. They look for the work in the outstanding abdominal work.
Exactly.
Like it's harder for him to get to not looking like that.
Yeah.
For this, you know. No, but do you know how many hours he was training?
Hours?
Almost 6 hours a day.
For 300, yeah. Yeah.
That's the difference. You can take 4 months, but it's like Neanderthal training for that shit. Like that was like real animal work.
That was a different level.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about that 300 workout. I did the 300 workout, but then I also had my own bodybuilder that I did 2 hours a day, and then I did 2 hours a day with the stunt guys and the choreographers, and so it was pretty much my life for. By the time I finished, it was 8 months, you know, from shooting the movie as well. So. Can't improve that. Are you kidding, man? This man's a maniac. I've seen him train.
It's just not 6 hours a day. When you start doing that 6 hour shit, then you got to pay me. When they pay me, that check they gave him, I'll do that for you one time. I would show up looking like a machine.
Look at this. You kidding me? He's a monster.
Look, you do need a sufficient amount of sex. Because it's what you think about when you work out. The testosterone, you build the testosterone. You need sex, you need sleep, you need
good food.
Good food.
Yeah.
Good living. Okay. I just give people, you know, a description of what they should do. It's
discipline. It's all about discipline.
Yeah.